Muslims, like all people, deserve dignity, respect, and the freedom to live according to their beliefs. Islam is one of the world's major religions, with over 1 billion followers across diverse cultures and regions. Muslims believe in one God, Allah in Arabic, and follow the teachings of the Prophet Muhammad as recorded in the Qur'an. That declaration from Jesus, "I am the door, I am the way, the truth, and the life," is one of the most powerful identity statements in the Gospel of John. It's not just poetic, it's deeply theological and directional. I am the door. John 10 verse 9. This speaks to access and protection. In ancient sheepfolds, the shepherd would literally lie across the entrance at night, becoming the door. No predator could enter, and no sheep could wander out without crossing the shepherd. Jesus is saying, if you want to enter into safety, into the kingdom, into relationship with God, you come through me. I am the way, the truth, and the life. John 14 verse 6. This is a triple claim. The way, not just a path, but the only route to the Father. It's exclusive, but also invitational. The truth, not just accurate information, but the embodiment of divine reality. The life, not just existence, but eternal, abundant life that begins now and stretches into forever. I am the way, the truth, and the life. No one comes to the Father except through me. John 14 verse 6. He's not offering a comparative religion seminar. He's drawing a line in the sand. It's exclusive, but not elitist. It's invitational, but not negotiable. From a biblical standpoint, Jesus isn't one of many doors. He's the door, John 10 verse 9. He's not a spiritual GPS rerouting based on preference. He's the only road that leads to the Father. He doesn't just teach truth, he is truth. He doesn't just offer life, he is life. In contrast, Islam teaches that Allah is the one true God and that Muhammad is his prophet. Muslims do not recognize Jesus as divine or as the Son of God, though they honor him as a prophet. So yes, the theological claims are fundamentally different. Yes, Jesus' death on the cross is the cornerstone of Christian faith. It wasn't just a tragic execution, it was a divine transaction. That cross wasn't a random scaffold, it was a frame of redemption. The nails didn't just pierce flesh, they sealed a covenant. The wood didn't just hold a body, it held the weight of sin, shame, and separation. Biblical truth. He was pierced for our transgressions, crushed for our iniquities. Isaiah 53 verse 5. While we were still sinners, Christ died for us. Romans 5 verse 8. Spiritual impact. The veil tore. The curse broke. The grave lost its grip. The cross wasn't a tragedy, it was a transfer station. Yes, Islam teaches that Jesus was not crucified, but Christianity affirms that he died on the cross and rose again. This is one of the most profound theological divides between the two faiths. Islamic view. It was made to appear so. Qur'an, Surah 4:157 says, "They did not kill him, nor did they crucify him, but it was made to appear so to them." Most mainstream Muslims believe that Jesus, S with Macron, was not crucified. Instead, God raised him to heaven, and someone else was made to look like him and was crucified in his place. Ahmadi Muslims, a minority sect, believe Jesus was crucified but survived and later died a natural death. Islam rejects the idea of original sin, so it also rejects the need for a substitutionary atonement through Jesus' death. Christian view: Christ crucified. The New Testament teaches that Jesus died on the cross, was buried, and rose again on the third day, 1 Corinthians 15 verses 3-4. His death is seen as the atoning sacrifice for sin, fulfilling prophecy, Isaiah 53, and establishing the new covenant. The crucifixion is not just historical, it's spiritual architecture. It's the beam and nail moment where redemption was framed. The cross wasn't a mirage, it was a mission. If the cross was a trick, grace is a myth. But if the cross was real, then mercy has a name, and it's Jesus. Yes, Islam teaches that salvation is based on faith in Allah, righteous deeds, and obedience, not guaranteed by belief alone. It's a works-based path, though mercy plays a role. Islamic view of salvation: faith plus deeds. Muslims believe salvation comes through faith in Allah, good deeds, and following the teachings of the Prophet Muhammad. No guarantee. Even devout Muslims aren't guaranteed heaven. The Qur'an emphasizes that only Allah knows who will enter paradise. Day of Judgment. Every person's deeds are weighed. If good outweighs bad, and if Allah wills, the person may enter paradise. Repentance and mercy. Islam also teaches that sincere repentance and Allah's mercy can lead to salvation, even for those who've sinned. No original sin. Islam rejects the idea of inherited sin. Each person is accountable for their own actions. Christian view of salvation: grace alone. Christianity teaches that salvation is a gift, not earned. It's received by faith in Jesus Christ. Ephesians 2 verses 8-9. Finished work. Jesus' death and resurrection paid the full price. Believers are justified by grace, not by works. Assurance. Christians can have confidence in salvation because it's based on Christ's righteousness, not their own performance. Islam began in the early 7th century CE, making it over 1,400 years old. It was founded with the prophetic mission of Muhammad in Mecca around 610 CE. Founding of Islam. 610 CE, Muhammad receives his first revelation from the angel Gabriel in a cave near Mecca. This marks the beginning of Islam as a distinct religious movement. (622 CE), the Hijra, migration, from Mecca to Medina occurs. This event is so pivotal that it marks the start of the Islamic calendar. 632 CE, Muhammad dies and leadership transitions to the caliphs, beginning the rapid expansion of Islam across the Arabian Peninsula and beyond. Spread and growth. Within a century of its founding, Islam had spread across the Middle East, North Africa, and parts of Europe and Asia. It became a major religious, cultural, and political force through the Umayyad and Abbasid caliphates, trade routes, and missionary efforts. Islam's view of history. Muslims believe Islam is not a new religion but a restoration of the original monotheistic faith revealed to prophets like Adam, Noah, Abraham, Moses, and Jesus. Muhammad is considered the final prophet, and the Qur'an is viewed as the final and complete revelation. Thanks for watching. Be sure to watch Bury the Old Man.